I'm Dr. Renee. I've been using Thinx period panties for about 4, almost 5 years now. I absolutely love that. First and foremost, because I'm not wasting money and gas going to the store to get pads, and I wasn't really a tampon user. I used them very rarely, so that's my biggest thing. Secondly, the way that pads feel, like you're always reminded it's there because you can feel it. I felt like I had a diaper on. I felt like everyone knew I was on my cycle because they bulged, because I'm a heavy bleeder. That's another good thing that you need to know. The third thing is they're great for the environment. And of course, along with saving money, I'm not ruining any clothes. I'm not ruining underwear. I'm not ruining my clothes because of the leakage, nothing. It's free bleeding and it's so amazing. No one would know I'm on my cycle unless I tell them. There's no odor, there's no leakage, and they're wonderful. And if you would like to try them out, $10 off using my link, and there is a money back guarantee if it doesn't work out for you. You can do that as well. But I promise if you try it, you'll fall in love with it. And there's a lot of other options out there. As a matter of fact, Thinx even has other options that you could check out. Check out the website, shethinks.com/Renee, R-E-N-E-E. Bye. Now you can see me. Good morning. Can you hear me now? I should have done that at the beginning of the last one. You guys, I am telling you, my brain is not right. Trying to get it together. Somebody type in the comments you hear what I'm saying before I go further. I do know what I did, though. I forgot to put the microphone on. So I had like not even turned it on volume-wise. My fault. Anyone? Someone? Lish, can you hear me? Somebody type. Just make sure. Am I on? Yes, yes, yes. I think so. I think I saw myself. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we're good. Yes. My producer said we're good. Okay. So I will start over. I am Dr. Renee. I am a medical doctor. I don't practice medicine. I talk about health in the media, TV, radio, print, and online media. I also work with other physicians to help them build their brands and businesses through media, public relations, etc. So, hold on. Let me just make sure I have. Please like and share this video. Please like and share the video. Oh, Alicia was on. She could have did it. Oh, well. Yes. Okay. Oh, we have 2 comments that haven't shown up here. Why? Okay, great. Hi. So I just wanted to come on and talk about, I've talked about COVID-19 a million times. We're actually going to do another update tomorrow, me and Dr. Kelly. In case you didn't know, there's a pandemic about the coronavirus. The strain is called COVID-19. And because of that, most of the country is slowly starting to pick up on it, but we need to shut down. It means to stay at home. And I just wanted to tell you how important it is to stay at home and how you will understand. You'll understand as I tell the story. So Tuesday morning, I woke up, great day. I got to talk to my favorite little 3-year-old, and we were video chatting, and I got some calls that were interrupting it, but I, of course, ignored them because I'm talking to somebody overseas, and he's my favorite 3-year-old, and I haven't talked to him in forever. So finally, I did answer one call, and I found out Tuesday morning my dad had a stroke. So ordinarily, 1, I work for myself. 2, I can work from anywhere. I would have been Johnny on the spot. I would have been home before dinner. I would have been back in Michigan. But because of COVID-19, I am staying put. I am in Chicago. My sister's in Jersey, and my mother is by herself in Michigan. Because of COVID-19, my father has not seen not a single soul that he knows since Tuesday morning when he left the house, because my mother can't even get into the hospital. So I need people to understand how important and how serious this stay-at-home thing is. It is so important. And if anyone knows me, and several of the people I see on here do know me, I talk to my dad several times a day, every day. So it's not like he's some estranged man. No, he is very much the man of my life. I can't believe that I'm still in Chicago, but I have no choice. There's nothing I can do. If I leave here, the amount of people that I am going to have to pass to get to Michigan, who I don't know what their health status is, I could end up, and I mean, God only knows, I could be a carrier now. Because just because I'm not having symptoms doesn't mean I'm not a carrier. But I could take it to my mother, who by no means needs anything else. Besides, I mean, her husband's in the hospital, and, she doesn't need to be sick. I don't need 2 sick parents that I can't get to. So therefore, I'm going to stay put, and my sister's staying put, because she would have jumped on a plane too. But it just didn't make sense. We need to stay home. This is how important it is to stay home. I'm using myself as a perfect example of somebody who would have easily left here. But because of this COVID-19, we need to stay home. Everyone, please like and share the video. Please like and share the video. I'm just using myself as an example. I really honestly had not even publicly said what was wrong and why I asked for prayers on Tuesday. But my mother actually commented on something my sister posted on her page, my sister's page, Foodie Engineer. And that is why I said, okay, well, I will publicly talk about it. But I really wasn't still going to talk about it. But I did, because I texted them this morning and said, I'm going to use myself as an example. I watched one video this morning of spring breakers in Florida were, gallivanting and screaming how it was spring break. I saw in another group that I'm in, someone who's in Michigan, which is where I need to get to, who's in Michigan and who is upset that the governor has shut down the state. So I need people to understand how serious this is. Now, there is no need to panic, but it's just be smart. Wash your hands and stay at home. Now, I live alone, so I have to eat, obviously, and I need, I'm going through things because I'm sitting here. So I do have to go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store and I come back home. And even at the grocery store, they have stickers on the floor to tell you social distancing while you're standing in line at the cashier, so that you're not right on top of the next person. So let me, my producer's doing her job as usual. So let me please be very clear. My father, not only did he have a stroke on Tuesday morning and had to go by ambulance to the hospital without my mother, mind you, the man couldn't talk, without my mother because of COVID-19. Then she gets a call. He has to have brain surgery. They did allow her to go to the hospital for that, but that is the last time she saw my dad, because she can't get in the hospital. I'm not playing when I say COVID-19 is so serious. And you guys, my mother, one is a medical professional herself in her past life before she became a priest. She was a medical professional. So she is one that is always there when either any of us are in the hospital. She's there all night and day. So for the fact that my poor dad woke up from surgery and did not see a single soul that he knew, doesn't this possibly mean something to you? That we're not playing with this. Stay at home. It's serious. It is very, very serious. Stay at home. And even for me to go sit in my parents' house would be dangerous, like I said, to my mother's health and mine too. I have an underlying condition. I have severe asthma. Thank you, Jesus, it's under control. But I do believe that if I possibly were to get COVID-19, I might be in trouble because of my asthma. So all of these factors, I'm staying at home too. And I would be the first person not at home, but I'm at home too. So I really want people to understand that you got to stay at home. You have to stay at home. If you have a family, let one person be that one person that goes out and gets whatever you need and brings it back, just so that you don't have a whole lot of people passing through. And when that person comes back, make sure they wash their hands good, 20 seconds, wash your hands. It is amazing what soap does with viruses, I'm telling you. And I don't want to get scientific on you and everything, but I'm telling you, soap and water is amazing. And then while you're out, if you have to, carry sanitizer and if you can find it, carry sanitizer and put a little sanitizer in your hand. And when you're I will say the grocery store has been pretty good about cleaning the carts. Like I visually have seen them with my own 2 eyes clean the handles of the cart before I picked it up. So that's pretty great that they're doing that. in between users, so you don't have to worry. All this mask stuff, there's a video that I may post of Rita. Yes, I changed my clothes too. There's a video I may post of Cardi B, and she had a mask on, and I really, if I took a shot for every time she touched that mask in her face, I'd probably been tipsy. Bless her heart, though, her message was very clear and it was really good. But that's why you don't need to wear masks. That is the exact reason why masks are not needed, because you'll wear a mask and you have to adjust it 20 times. And especially in public, she was probably in her home, so I'm okay with that. But in public, when you adjust this mask so many times, you're exposing yourself to whatever, and you don't want to do that. I see folks are just joining. I'll tell this really quickly, but basically, COVID-19 has directly affected me, not because I have it. Thank you, Jesus. My mother, father, and sister do not have it. But my father had a very serious stroke on Tuesday morning and had to have brain surgery. But I'm not in Michigan with him because of COVID-19, because I can't get to Michigan because of all the people I'll pass and possibly end up with COVID-19. And I can't get in the hospital once I get there anyway. So it is so very important that we stay at home and we listen. Here in Chicago, our mayor came on and she was phenomenal. She was good. She was clear. And she said it. She said, we need to stay at home. I understand getting a little exercise, but you guys, you can't go out there and live out there. Just she said no 5Ks. So go out there, get your little air, get your little vitamin D, and then come back in. And don't do it in congregations. Do it by yourself. Stay at home. It is really important. But yeah, I had ran out of sanitizer, and my girl Rita Pardo makes sanitizer. And so I ordered this and it came in the mail. And so now I have a nice, really good supply of sanitizer to carry with me because I was running extremely low. I think she sold out, though. I hate to say it. But if you want to support a woman in Black-owned business, I'll give you a link in a minute. But definitely, everyone stay at home. That's the only thing I just wanted everyone to know. Just stay at home. If I can't go out, then you can't either. Okay, so stay at home. I have every reason to not be in Chicago right now, but I can't. Like I said, and I've said, now I'm repeating myself for the people that just joined. My poor father has not left the house because we can't go. And that's unheard of. My mother is always there. I don't care who it is. My mother is always there, but she can't go. And yes, I do personally, I think I told you yesterday, I personally do know several people that have tested positive for COVID-19, some of them being hospitalized, some of them not. But hopefully they will all get better. None of them are in that high population of 70 or older. So I'm hoping that they all will heal and they'll be okay. But, Rita said there is more hand sanitizer coming. I will give you a link. But yeah, I hope and pray that, we will all abide by the rules and stay inside. California is on lockdown the way Illinois is. The governor of Michigan has locked it down. Although I talk to, obviously, people in Michigan on a daily basis, and things aren't looking quite the way they should, considering it's supposed to be a lockdown. Apparently, there are still lots of people out and about, and they don't quite understand the seriousness of this. So I really want everyone to understand that this is no joke. And it's like I said, I've done lots of videos about coronavirus. It's nothing to panic about. It's just, let's be smart, wash your hands, and we just can't leave our homes at this point. And, I also would like to stress, because I am non-political, but this is why it's really important to vote, because this was avoidable. You can ask any healthcare provider, physician particularly, they'll tell you this was totally avoidable. This didn't happen to us. China had their first case Thanksgiving. Today is March 26th, I believe. Why am I stuck in my house? We knew about this way too long ago for no one to have done anything. And so it's a shame. It's a darn shame that we are in this position now, but we're here. And what are we going to do about it? You know, we're going to just abide by the rules and we're going to stay in. And it's not fun. But you know, it is what it is. And those poor parents that have to homeschool their kids, I'm so sorry, because I know that my ministry is not teaching. So I feel for you. But and I know several people that I've spoken to, and their ministry isn't teaching either, but they have little ones that have to be taught. But so I'm grateful to you that you're taking on that charge, but I'm also happy that it's not me. Hold on here. I just realized something. Please share, but you might have trouble sharing because hold on. You might have a little trouble sharing, I just noticed. Yeah, there you go. Now you should be able to share. But yeah, I will oh, now I can see the post, the comments too. You guys, can you tell? I am the queen of live streaming, and how many blunders did I have this morning? I need my daddy. But yeah, we were able to speak to him briefly yesterday morning, and my mother was able to speak to him today, and hopefully my sister and I will get to speak to him also today. But this is very difficult to be doing away from him. But this is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, this is what it is. I wish that this didn't happen. I wish that we didn't have this horrible virus and the pandemic. I wish he didn't have a stroke, but it happened. I have said over and over, this is the worst possible time to be in a hospital. I never thought that my immediate family would be dealing with this, but you know, look what happened. But everyone, please try to stay healthy. Make sure that you're eating your fruits and vegetables. Make sure that you're not stressing, because when you stress, Alicia, I need you to text me that better. Stress. Oh, so make sure that you're not stressing, because if you're stressing, you're gonna lower your immune system. So you need to try to relax as best you can. Thank you to DJ D Nice and all the other DJs. And Kirk Franklin had a concert last night. J Hud did. You know, all these people doing all this free that much, because I think that helps with our stress level as well. Once we're able to get, we did FaceTime with the surgeon Tuesday, me and my sister, my mom, but hopefully in the near future, as in today, hopefully we can actually maybe get someone to FaceTime with him, although he doesn't even have his phone with him because, you know, he was completely out of it when he left the house. But hopefully we can do that. And I'm very grateful that my community, as far as doctors that I've never even met in my life, but we are just in a Facebook group together and we have a bond as being unicorns, Black female physicians. They have been very helpful. I have several boots on the ground in Detroit that have been very helpful with giving me information about what's going on and making sure that, you know, they've been telling me about the physicians working with him to let me know that, no, he's in good care. So I'm very grateful to those people, because it's probably because of them is the only reason that I've not lost all of my scruples. I'm also very happy to report that I've lost 7 pounds this week, and I'm the opposite. Stress, I eat, not undereat. So for the fact that I've been able to keep my sanity and eat what I'm supposed to eat and not eat a bunch of snacks that I was doing when I first got on lockdown because I was so pissed off, which is grateful. I'm very grateful for that too. So, you know, if I can keep my cool and stay in, then everyone else can keep theirs and stay in. Just stay home. Like I said, it'd be great if we could get out. We can't get out, but we can stay home for this time being, and it'll all be over one day. I don't want to say soon because I'm not sure how soon it'll be. I don't want to lie to you, but it'll be over one day. But thank you again for all the prayers. I love how, you know, someone posts they need prayers and everyone prays. You have no idea what you're praying for, but your prayers are working. My father made the first 24 hours were very crucial for him. And he made it. And so I'm very grateful for that. When I asked you to pray, actually, it was before he even had the surgery. I didn't even know he had to have brain surgery at that point. And I'm very grateful that you prayed and that the surgeons were able to do what they needed to do to heal my dad. And so now, you know, obviously we still need prayers. He has recovered from this traumatic incident to his brain. My dad, for those that don't know, had brain surgery when I was in elementary school. So my dad is quite the fighter. And so I'm sure, even though that was 30 years ago, I know that even at this age, he's still going to give them quite a hard time. I probably feel bad for them. But he's going to be okay. Thank you so much to everyone that joined. I hope everyone has shared this post because I really want people to understand that if I'm staying home, then you should stay home. I just really need people to understand if I'm staying home, then you should stay home because God knows that I shouldn't be at home either. Or I should be really at home and not in Chicago home. But that was it. That was all. I just really wanted to I really wanted to just use myself as an example of someone who understands this and is staying home, even though she doesn't want to stay home. She's staying home. I don't feel like the doctors are calling me enough or anything like that. And so I'm very frustrated, but I can't do anything but stay home and handle what I can handle from here. So I just really, really, really need everyone to stay at home. If you can work from home, please work from home. If your boss is not telling you can't work from home, then you need to speak to your boss and explain to them that, that you bringing whatever into the office is not going to be productive to his office when people start getting really sick and possibly dying. So, you know, recently we had a Detroiter that was 43 that died. There was a 36-year-old in Brooklyn that died. You know, this is not an old people's thing. It's an everybody's thing. So please, please, please stay at home and wash your hands. And I'll put a link so you can get a hold of this wonderful hand sanitizer. It was very affordable. And support a small business. While you stay at home, you can support other small businesses. You can buy a mug. You can give me views on YouTube for free. And I'll put that link too. I'm Ask Dr. Renee on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com, type in Ask Dr. Renee. And then you can also, I know that there was a restaurant that actually opened 2 seconds before this all happened, and they are open for business and they're doing delivery. And takeout orders. A lot of restaurants are still open with takeout and delivery orders and keeping social distancing for you to pick up your stuff. You know, there are ways to help businesses still flourish in this horrible time and at the same time to nourish your family. Anybody, like I know one of my friends has been posting her HelloFresh. Anybody who does those meal prep, I know you guys are one in heaven because you have food. You don't have to go to the grocery store. It comes to your house. So, as a lot of people do have fear about going to the grocery store. The other thing, I'm not sure that I mentioned since we're live again, there's a video that Cardi B posted that was great. She literally laid it out there. Only problem was she wore a mask, but she was at home, I believe, so I'm okay with the mask. But she wore a mask and she touched it 30 million times and adjusted and pulled it and all of that is why you should not wear masks and gloves to the grocery store. Just wash your hands with soap and water. Go to the grocery store. If you have hand sanitizer, use that on your hands. Or a lot of the grocery stores, they're cleaning off the handrail for you before you go to push your cart. Use that and then just wash your hands when you get home. But all of this is exposing you to respiratory droplets that could get close to your nose and your mouth and you could end up sick. So that's why we say, let the mask be for the people who need the mask. There's a severe shortage of masks. So let the mask be for those that need them, the healthcare providers and then the sick people. And I did a video yesterday and I also said, if you have a mask on and I see you in the public, meaning probably the grocery store, because that's the only place I go, I'm going to treat you like you have the plague and I'm going to avoid you just like that because sick people need masks. Not well people. So I'm just saying, And that's my, I'm going to get off my pedestal. And that's the end of my TED Talk for the day. But thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone has shared this. Please share this. Please share this, because I don't think people understand how serious it is about staying at home. But if my father could have a stroke and brain surgery and I'm still sitting, I don't know what the amount of miles it is from Michigan from where he is, I am, but it's a lot. It's a 5-hour drive at least. Then by all means, everyone else should stay at home, because I am definitely somebody who should not be sitting here, but I'm here because of COVID-19. And he is, as a matter of fact, we had one of the providers call, and she hadn't seen him as a patient already. She hadn't seen him physically yet because of COVID-19. So please, 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 please stay at home, because those people actually need to be able to do their job. So that's why we need to get rid of it. And the faster we all stay home, like I said, maybe it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe it's more, I don't know. As soon as we can flatten the curve, so I don't think we've peaked yet, unfortunately, but as soon as we peak and come back down and can flatten the curve, you guys, we can go back to business as usual. Now, when we go back to business as usual, let us all be better people afterwards than we are now, because there's so much time to just slow down and reflect in this time. There's just all these things that you can do and you can come up with, and all these different, you can reach out to people in different ways than you did before. You can meet new people. You just never know. And if you need ideas, I could give them to you. Let me know. But there's so many great things you could do, building your business, just making yourself a better person in this time. I joined this 21-day meditation that has been great. There's just so many things you can do in this time, so that when you get out of this crazy situation, everything is a lot better. But I will chat with you guys later, no doubt. I told you tomorrow, Dr. Kelly and I will be on, and we will do another update on coronavirus. I believe we are going to do it at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will check with her, but I will post and you'll see that. And yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has shared. I told you I will definitely, hi, Rosalind. I will definitely, you know what, now that it's ending, I will say hello, because I saw a lot of people. Hi, Andrea Evans, Rosalind, Rita, I think I saw Zandra, but hi. Thank you for watching, and please, hi, DJ Ready already. DJ, he's also been providing some great free entertainment as well. Rosalind's been reading books on Facebook Live for children to be entertained every evening. So I want to definitely, I just got a text from a doctor with a link to symptoms for coronavirus. So we'll provide you with that when we talk tomorrow. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your prayers. Please keep them coming. He's going to need them. But like I said, the biggest hurdle was the fact that he had that brain surgery at his age, and the fact that he had it before. I'm just very grateful that he came through that, and now we just have to get him back on his feet and nagging me and bothering me again as he does, because like I said, we talk every day. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.